Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Weedy D here. I your comments are duly noted from the last video. They said to pull the mic away from my mouth because I was breathing a lot. So, hopefully that's fixed for this video. I'm holding the mic away from my mouth. I'm actually gonna try to upgrade if this channel gets if this channel is doing pretty good, I'm not just gonna quit if not a lot of people are watching because I just enjoy doing this for fun. But if this channel is doing really well and I get my next paycheck, I'm probably gonna get a better microphone. So that should be pretty exciting. Today the topic of discussion is the first time I hit a bong, and there's a whole lead up to the story. It wasn't just like me hitting a bong and then boom, it's done. Like there was a lot that happened. So let's get it started. So I hit up my friend and I'm like, hey dude, you wanna smoke? And he got really excited because normally, for the past 9 or so months, this was a little while ago, I wasn't smoking at all because of work and drug tests, and it just wasn't working out. I just couldn't be smoking. So when I started smoking again, he got super excited. He's like, yeah dude, yeah, let's go smoke. So I was like, alright man, let's go. So normally it's just, me and him going to the woods, hitting a bowl, and then chilling. But he actually, while I wasn't smoking, he was getting all of the hookups. He had all these numbers and stuff like that. So he tells me he's gonna hook me up with his dealer and his dealer's friend, and we were all gonna smoke up in his studio room. So I was pretty nervous, but a little bit excited at the same time. So we get in his car. It was late at night, and we drive to his dealer's house. So before we're about to walk into this guy's house, I was like, so dude, what are we gonna be doing? And he goes, yo, I'm probably just gonna match him, we'll just probably roll a blunt or two, pass it around. I was like, oh, okay, it's gonna be pretty chill, alright. So we walk up the stairs, and first of all, it's really cool. Like, they're just chilling around, listening to music, just hanging out. The guy's playing the PS3. He was like, yo, what's up, dude? How's it going? I was like, it's going pretty good. And I was getting pretty excited because I've never really smoked inside before. It's always been like outside, like trying to be hidden or whatever. So this was just really open and chill, and I was pretty happy. So they start pulling out all the dank and start grinding it up, and my friend was actually buying a little bit. So, he handed him a nug, and I've never seen this before. If you take a pack of Rillos, like an open pack unused, and then you kind of cut it in half, and then you burn the bottom so it sticks together, you can create a little baggie to hold your shit in. I had never ever seen that before, so I thought that was pretty cool. But anyway, so he gives my friend his shit, and I was like, alright, now we're just gonna chill. All of a sudden, they pull out this bong and a bubbler, and I was like, oh shit. And they were like, dude, have you ever hit a bong before? And I was like, no, I have not. And they said, well dude, you're gonna get fucked up tonight. And I was like, holy shit. I was so nervous. So it gets to my turn in the rotation, and they hand me this it wasn't freshly packed, but it was pretty packed up, the bowl. They gave me this fresh bong and the lighter, and I'd seen enough people do it before. I knew exactly how to hit it, and they were actually what, they were actually pretty surprised. They were like, oh, okay, he knows. I hit it pretty perfectly. I took a pretty massive hit. To me it was pretty massive. I was just like sucking it in, and immediately I was feeling it. Immediately I was feeling so stoned. But the rotation kept going and going, and I ended up hitting it two more times and a bubbler, and they were passing a blunt around. So guys, I was just getting so baked. It was pretty intense. And at one point this part was actually pretty funny. I think it was my second or third time hitting the bong, and I was just so gone. I didn't drop the bong, don't worry, I didn't break anything. I was lighting the bowl, but the mouthpiece was faced away from me, so I was just lighting it without actually putting my mouth on it. So luckily they warned me before it got too far. They were like, dude, you know you're holding it backwards. And I was like, oh shit, I'm sorry. They were like, no dude, you're alright. And they were pretty chill about it. So now this is where, in my opinion, it started to go really downhill. Well, actually, to my friend, he was just embarrassed, but luckily, just to preface, they were cool with it. You know, I'm still chatting up with these guys. Like, they were okay. They knew I'm kind of a noob. So here we go. So this next part that happened wasn't really bad. It was just hilarious. So they have like their subwoofer and their speakers hooked up, like, and they were listening to like really chill, like, you know, like weed gangsta music, and it was kind of funny because like the music was kind of getting stupid because it was on a playlist. Like, it started out good and then it just, you know, kind of went downhill, and they were like, yo dude, what should we listen to? And me, I was just, all I said, like, these were the only words. I was like, Chief Keef. And they were like, yeah, I got you. So they put it on. But then my music recommendations just started getting worse and worse. They were like, yo, can you want to put something on? And I was like, yeah. And I thought it was a great idea to put on heavy metal deathcore Attila. Like that, for some reason, I thought that was the best idea ever. So while they were all chilling and trying to enjoy their high, I was just like, I just put on this like type of music, and they did not like it. Like, I could tell. And my friend was just like face palming. He was like, oh my god, why would you put that on? And I didn't really think anything of it. I was just like, yeah, metal, you know. But like, they ended up turning it off within like 10 minutes and putting on something better. So that was kind of funny. So at this point, well, me and my friend were incredibly stoned. They seemed pretty high too, you know. They smoke all the time, but they still seemed pretty baked. And all of a sudden, I just started greening out, you know. I just started getting really sick, and I laid down, and I don't know what it is, but when you're sick and you're baked, you just feel awful because everything feels intensified. So I was just feeling awful, and I was laying down. I was trying to, you know, help my nausea. You know, I was just like trying to calm myself down, and I actually, this seems counterintuitive, but I wanted to eat something because I think like I was smoking on an empty stomach, so that probably contributed to the nausea, and I just wanted to eat something, but we were smoking so late, everything was closed, so it was not good, guys. And I was just so sick. And all of a sudden, I just couldn't handle it, and I just started to puke. Now, it wasn't a lot, and luckily, now, I think the dealer that that we were smoking with, he was drinking before, so he actually was a little bit nauseous. So he already had the trash can by him because he was puking a little earlier, and his reflexes were amazing because as soon as I started to throw up, he just ran and just had the trash can right there. So I didn't get it anywhere, but luckily I got it all in the trash can and it was all good. But it was still really embarrassing. I remember I was like, yo dude, can I go to the bathroom to clean up? And he was like, yeah, it's around the corner. And hilariously, I actually had trouble finding it. I think I opened like 2 or 3 closets before I actually made it to the bathroom. But I just remember looking at myself in the mirror and was like, you are just one dumb motherfucker, you know? When it wasn't my fault, you know? People green out all the time, especially when, you know, it's like their first time hitting a bong or something like that. So, but I just remember feeling like absolute shit. So finally, I remember going back into the room, and this is what felt like an eternity, was the time that we were waiting and deciding like what we should eat, because nothing was open. And I remember finally we decided, let's go to the Sheets. And guys, to be honest, I do not remember like anything that happened. All I remember was we got in the car, we went to the Sheets, I got some to eat. I begged my friend, I was like, dude, can you please get me your Reese's King size? And I was just eating a sandwich, and we all just sat in the Sheets at the table, and were just silent. None of us were talking. We were just attacking our food. We were so hungry. So, and then, you know, we kind of just went home and chilled, and that's pretty much the end of the story. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you do. Hopefully the mic quality's better, and I'll see you guys in the next video.